Not either.
I don't really want to either. I just pretend like it's not there. All right. So I'm going to introduce you.
Okay.
And then we'll go right in. And just talk to me, ignore everything else.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Let's see. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Amie Mayhall.
Hi.
All right, Amie, so we have to ask, what brought you to Moriah?
Well, it's kind of a weird story, but there were protesters at the church we were attending as a family, and my daughter especially was a little nervous about having to walk through a line of protesters to go to service. So we were trying to decide whether we were just going to stay home, but we didn't want the protesters to win, right? And to keep us from worshiping. So actually I talked to Laurel, and she said, you know what, just come out and visit us out at Moriah. And I was like, you know what, I think we will. That way we aren't sacrificing our worship day, and we are still just moving forward. We're going someplace else, but we'll give it a shot.
Right, yeah. Awesome. So when you got here, what was the first thing that kind of caught your attention and drew you in?
Well, one, the worship is amazing. The music, it's up-to-date, contemporary with a mix of hymns, and I love that because I love the old hymns, but I also love all the contemporary worship music. But also we just felt comfortable. We felt like this was home. Awesome. So we never left.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so if you could pick one story, maybe it's your like go-to, or out of all the stories in the Bible, what's your favorite story, or the one that maybe hits closest to home?
One that really hits home for me is the story of Mary and Martha. It reminds me, because I tend to be a busybody and really feel like I need to be working at all times.
Yes.
And it just reminds me to sit and breathe in and soak in Jesus.
Yeah. Well, and we get caught up in even the day-to-day routine stuff, and we do need to sit down. And especially, I'm really bad about, now with technology, I have a reminder, but I used to be really bad about just stopping and, hey, you need to read your Bible, and because it's just like you have so many things you're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So technology is an awesome thing for that reason.
It is. It's good for reminders. And also our ladies accountability group is amazing for that, because it's holding us to the standard and asking us, why didn't we meet our goals? Yeah. So that it's encouragement to stay in the Word and keep moving forward.
That's awesome. All right. So favorite Bible verse. Okay.
So I don't have one favorite Bible verse. So that one's tough for me. But what I'm going to do is share with you the verse that I'm memorizing this month. So one of my goals for Ladies Accountability Group is to memorize one verse a month. Awesome. So mine for this month is Hebrews 3:13, and it says, "But exhort one another every day, as long as it is called today, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin." And that is just really what we're trying to do. It shows the essence of what we're trying to do in our women's ministry, and just encourage each other to push each other forward and not be hardened by the sins of the world.
That's awesome.
So I love that one.
That's awesome. Okay, so going out of the more serious stuff into, I'm calling it the Slick 7. Cody laughed at me for calling it that. So 7 rapid fire questions, all right? Piece of cake, no problem. Don't worry. All right. So what's your favorite candy bar? And Reese's included. Somebody pointed out that, hey, is Reese's really candy? We're gonna know.
Well, my favorite would be dark chocolate with toffee, but they don't really make that. But they need to. So like a Heath, but with dark chocolate on the outside.
So do you like dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate's my favorite, yes.
Do you like the Midnight Milky Ways?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Those are
pretty good.
All right, so Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi. Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi. See, I think it's... Okay, if you could skip those two and go for something else, is there something else you'd rather drink?
Tea.
Unsweet?
Unsweet. Yeah.
See, unsweet's so hard to drink.
I'm too sweet already.
All right, so what's scarier, a snake, a bat, or a spider?
Ooh, a snake, a bat, or a spider. They're all scary, but a snake, probably.
A snake. Now, when I talked to Pastor Jarrett, he said, if I'm out in the open, a snake. But he's like, if I'm trapped in a room, definitely a bat.
Yeah, true. That's true.
That's the one thing you cannot get away from. All right, so mountains or ocean?
Which do I like better?
Yes.
Oh. A mountain beside an ocean.
I know.
Can I do that? I mean, I do like the peacefulness of the ocean, but I love just the majesty that you see with the mountains.
And the views.
Yes.
The view is just crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so are you a morning or a night person?
Night,
Night,
for sure.
for sure. That's I don't.
I have to drag
understand.
myself out in the morning.
Yes. I'm not the kind of person that has to set like 50 alarms, but like I do not want to get up every single morning. It's a grind.
Amen.
All right, so what's your favorite season?
My favorite season, fall.
Fall.
Pumpkin spice, baby.
Pumpkins. Is that what it is? Is that the kicker?
Pumpkin spice and fires and
yes.
just cool evening.
That nice
That
breeze.
cool, crisp evening.
yes.
Yeah. But there's
Okay.
something about spring too, with the flowers coming up. So fall and
But-
spring.
See, spring for me is also allergies.
Oh yes,
So,
for
but
sure.
all right. So favorite pizza topping, and you can go as controversial as you want.
Okay.
So-
All right. So my very favorite pizza, I had in Vincent's, and it is shrimp and pesto.
Shrimp and pesto.
It's amazing. Amazing. My neighbor, a couple doors down when we lived in Vincent's, Procopio is their name. They had this pizza that was shrimp and pesto, and it was the bomb.
So nothing that you could technically recreate at home.
I mean, I could,
Yeah,
but I'm
you
probably
know.
not going to.
Shrimp is one of those scary things, anyways. When you're cooking it, you're kind of like, you just buy the pre-cooked stuff.
Just
you're
make sure
like,
it's pink.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, but, so if you could throw pineapple on a pizza, would you eat it?
I do like pineapple on my
See, I
pizza.
do too. Now, I think the most controversial would be a pineapple sardine pizza.
No,
And sardines, I'm out.
I'm out with
There's no
sardines.
way.
Yeah.
I've never tried them, but I don't think I'd want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
So,
not in for that.
No.
No.
I like the idea of the saltiness, but I'm not a big fish person anyway. So,
Gotcha.
all right. Thank you for your time,
You bet.
and see you guys later.